at it again. Now it is Oregon rifle deer season, and I am just starting my adventure. I've been on the road for a couple hours and just loving it, just driving and soaking in all the fall colors, all the different kinds of agricultural, some of the harvest going on. It's just wonderful, and part of the journey for me is the road trip part, because I enjoy driving, and on this particular road that I've chosen to go to my hunting spot, there have been times where I've driven almost an hour and not seen one person. That is so awesome. I love that. It actually, the vastness is humbling, and being humbled does something to my soul. I just love it. So the adventure has begun for me. Oregon 2021 deer rifle season, and here we go. Good morning. It's day 2 of Oregon rifle deer season. Day 2 for me. The season started a while ago, but I had some things I had to do, so I couldn't get out right away. Anyway, I had an amazing first day, but I couldn't bring my video camera because it was raining and snowing most of the day. But right off, like within the first hour of hunting, I came across a really nice buck, and I had him in my scope, and he had to take like 10 steps. I saw his snout, his nose, his eyes, his nice antlers, and then he just, in the corner of my eye, I saw it coming. This huge cloud fog coming over the hill and just coming down. And as soon as he took his 10th step, right when I was about ready to shoot, I couldn't see him anymore. He was just clouded. He's just clouded over by the fog or low clouds. And I knew once I lost sight of him, I wasn't going to see him again, because these big bucks like that are wily, and sure enough, I could never relocate him. So anyway, I'm out here day 2, and it's beautiful. I'm just going to share this scenery with you. Sit here and look at this all day. It's so beautiful. I can't get enough of the aspens. So anyway, I have my video camera with me today. I hope to try to take some pictures of the elk when I still have elk on my brain. The deer when I see them. So far I have seen 1 spike and 2 cows, or there I go again with the elk. 1 spike and 2 does this morning. I did see a cow elk earlier as well too. I can't get enough of them either. Well, that was pretty quick. I put my video camera after telling you that I wanted to take some videos from deer, and I brought my tripod, all my video equipment, hiked it all the way to the top of this mountain. I walked about 100 yards, came over this little rise. I wanted to hunt this bowl where I've been seeing deer during elk season. I had seen some deer in here. I'm not going to say that's the biggest buck I've ever seen, but it is definitely the biggest buck I've ever shot. I threw my pack off, worked around to get my gun on a rest, threw my binoculars up there, ranged him. He's 149 yards. Now I'm just giving him time. That's unreal. I'm so blessed. This buck is balled up right behind that juniper tree right there. Right there. And
I'm trying not to take my eyes off it, because one time I did. One time I shot a deer and I pulled out my phone to mark it on Onyx at Maps. And then I looked up and I couldn't find him. I thought he was dead, and then he got up and walked off. Luckily I did find him later, but oh my gosh, I could hardly breathe. So I am trying to not look away, but I'm pretty sure he is balled up right behind that dead juniper right there. And in a second, I will show you what he looks like. So, my first shot was a good shot. But, you know, the story of my elk, I just went elk hunting and I shot an elk with my bow. And I ended up losing it. And I searched for days and days and days. I searched for 5 days. And I finally found it. But I was so terrified with this shot. I was actually starting to shake. I don't normally shake. But I think it's just because of the adrenaline from that elk hunt. And I shot him. It was a good shot. Probably would have died. But then I put 2 more shots in him. Just because I'm so terrified of losing him. Yeah. We'll see what he looks like when I get him. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Yep. Whoa, that's a big buck. That's a big buck. Oh, this guy is the biggest. Might not have the biggest rack, but I mean, his body, like, compared to his body, his rack seems small compared to his body. This buck is a beast. I can't believe it. Biggest, like, bodied deer I've ever shot. I can't be more thrilled, more lucky, and more blessed. This hunting season, my marathon epic elk archery season, and now rifle deer, I'm almost in tears with gratitude. I am so happy and so blessed. And I thank my husband and all my family for letting me travel all around and just pursue my dreams. And thank you for being a part of it. Get ready, Mom. Your freezer's gonna get full. Whew. I'm tired. He landed in a very steep place and up against a log, and he's such a big-bodied animal. I had a hard time moving him around, manipulating him, if you will. Anyway, it took me about 2 hours. He's done. I definitely didn't need that 3rd shot in the neck, but it is what it is. Live and learn. I just want to pass along a tip. So I hunt solo, and to process a big animal, I mean, like that, I swear, that deer is about the size of a cow elk. It was massive. To process a larger animal by myself, and especially to manipulate the hind quarters off, I always carry see if I can show it to you, a pulley, a single pulley, and I, strap it around a stump or a tree and put it around the rear leg when I'm skinning, and I'll pull it, and I usually tie it around my waist. I'll pull it so that I can get the leverage I need to manipulate the hindquarters and remove them easier. Otherwise, it's just a backbreaker. It's so hard, and sometimes you lose meat because you're guessing where your cuts go. You can't really see it. But if you can pull that hind quarter off of the body, then you can save meat. It's a cleaner job. But that's challenging by yourself. So I always carry some paracord, and I carry a single pulley. This time it was really challenging because there's flat. There was nothing to connect my pulley to. But there was a little stump that helped me with one of the quarters though. So anyway, just if you're out by, even if you're not by yourself, just carrying a single pulley, or sometimes maybe when I'm elk hunting I carry a double pulley, but it really helps make a quicker job. So this took me, by myself, it took me about 2 hours. I'm done. I'm gonna go start hiking the quarters out, and it'll probably take me, I'm about a mile from my vehicle, so it'll probably take me the rest of the day. But it's a beautiful day. The aspens are turning. I got a whole bunch of ravens flying around waiting for me to leave. You can wait your turn.
And the pack out begins. I've made one trip. I will be making several others. I have this rear quarter in my pack. Not sure if you can see. You might be asking, well, my camera, I have my face track on, so it's just gonna stay on my face. But, good camera, good camera. I have, let's see if I can sneak it. No, I have the hind rear quarter, and I have the whole hoof leg attached to it. You might be asking why. And it is because I'm gonna bring him home to my dogs. They love the hooves. So this is trip number 2. I will get back to you when I'm done, because it's gonna be a while. There we go. We got the hoof in there now. In our picture. Yeah. Dogs are gonna love it. Every part of this animal is being put to use. I'm even taking parts of the hide. My QU backpack is getting a workout. It is ready, open to be loaded. And we're ready for the next leg of the pack out. Oh my gosh, and this is why I go to the gym 5 days a week. Right here, baby. Whew. Grandma's got this. Don't worry. 2 front quarters and a back strap. Half mile back, get the rest. Maybe I have a couple of cocktails in my future. Sounds good to me. Oh my gosh. Last trip. That's 300 vertical feet. That's what my app tells me, 300 vertical feet. And then I get to the top, and I just contour over to him, to get him, contour over, and then 300 vertical feet back down. I'm a little sore, but I'm so happy. It's like my soreness is going away because my happiness is filling the void. Happy and grateful. So blessed. Now I'm gonna go hang him. I have to go try to hang him, find some aspen trees down in the draw down there where it's really cool, and hang him for the night, and then I'll get home, start getting home in the morning. Whew! Adventure! It's really amazing.